Will borrowed $500 from his parents. He told his parents that he would pay them back with 7% interest and that he'd compound interest continuously. Write an equation that will show how much he owes after 3 months. So, if we're compounding continuously, here's the formula. I wrote that wrong. A equals P E to the RT. Now, RT is a power. E is a number. It's 2.71. You haven't learned that yet. P is still your principal. So for this particular problem, all we got to do is find A, P, E, R, and T. Actually, we don't need E. We leave E. Anyways, let's start with T. Do we know T? 3 months. But 3 months in years, isn't that 3/12? Isn't 3 months 3/12 of a year? Which is what? That is 1/4. Kind of a fraction, a fourth of a year. Do we know a rate? 0.07. Don't make the cardinal mistake and say 0.7. 70% and 7% are a big difference. You wouldn't want your bank to make that mistake unless it was in your favor. P. Do we have an initial amount we borrowed? 500. And do we have a final amount? Do we know our final amount? No, that's what we're trying to calculate. So, to make an equation, plug your A, all your values in. We don't know A, so A is right here. We know P. P is 500. E is a number, so just put E for now. It is a number. You always just leave E. You don't need to find E, it's a number. R is 0.7, so by the way, this is one big power, so it's going to be 0.07. And T is 1 times 1/4. So it's 0.07 times 1/4 is the power. We're done. Now be very careful on the question where you had a calculator. These two numbers need to be multiplied before you power them. Got it? If you had a calculator, you need to get this value before you do e to that power. A lot of people make mistakes when they use a calculator, and they do like e to this times this, and it doesn't do the math right. This is one number as a power, r times t.